Moss Media.
Hi friends, and welcome to From the Nest. I'm Jen Newmeyer, aka Charity Jen, and this episode is part of a limited series recorded at the AFP ICON conference. Between sessions and coffee breaks, I got to speak with some incredible changemakers doing meaningful work in their communities. You'll hear the stories, their challenges, and what keeps them inspired. And now, Jay Frost with Donor Search and the host of the Philanthropy Mastermind series. Hi, Jay. It is so nice to have you on my show.
Wow, it's a pleasure to be here.
I know. Thank you for joining me here at ICON. Delight to have you here. And we were talking a little bit about the experience of being here. So I would love to hear from you, some of the highlights that you've experienced so far here at ICON.
They have been largely social so far. Yes. I haven't had a chance to go to sessions, I'm embarrassed to say, but that's because I've spent so much time talking with people about the work, the culture, the environment for all the things we do, and in which we do them. And I've been doing that largely in the exchange because that's where I'm recording also some interviews with people, trying to come up to your level of podcasting. But the experience for me so far has really been great in terms of being able to get a sense about how people are reacting to this moment, much more hopefully than I had imagined, and that's a very good thing.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. This is not your first ICON?
Oh my gosh. No.
How many ICONs have you been to?
I don't know.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, I don't go to ICON every year.
Okay.
But I've been going to something like this since, I don't know. I think my first AFP conferences were not AFP at all. They were NSFRE conferences.
Wow.
The National Society of Fundraising Executives. Yes, and so that's my early days. And I spoke at those conferences. I haven't submitted session proposals for here. So,
well, you're very busy at the booth. I mean, and Philanthropy Masterminds is also very busy this year too.
We're doing a lot.
Yeah. Well, I was really, really honored to be a part of the CFRE webinar series a few weeks ago. So thank you for having me on that.
The honor was mine, was ours. I mean, what you're doing is so impressive, both internally, but also for all of us in the field. Not just the book, the messages you're sending out. So I'm really, really grateful that you can make time.
Yes, thank you. And last night you had a special happy hour for some of the Philanthropy Mastermind speakers and some other folks. That was really great. Like, how did you feel about that event?
Great. For several years, what's been happening with this series, first of all, is that we've been doing this since 2016. So this is our 10th year.
Okay.
And for the last several years, Donor Search has had these parties, and instead of it just being come on over and have a drink or whatever it is that people do, they've tried to set up a venue where people could get together and really have a good conversation, meet new friends as well as old ones. And they've also allowed us to celebrate a couple things. One is AI in a big way, and the other is this series. And so the first part of last night was to invite all the people who have been in the series, who happen to be here at ICON in Seattle. It's not everybody, but it's a lot. To just get together and say thank you to them, but also just let them meet one another.
Yes, yeah. Well, I really enjoyed that event. I met so many interesting people. There were a few folks, even from Feeding America, which is like historically, before I got into public media, I was with the food bank in North Carolina. So it was wonderful even to just chat with them. And
I didn't know they were there.
Yes.
That's a great organization.
Yeah. So, and I think that's what I love about, like, one of the many things I think I love about ICON is just being able to kind of connect with, people in, different sectors I've been in before. And of course, then just seeing it feels like visiting with friends again,
Definitely. And the thing is, I'm not a party person. I'm a little bit shy, actually. So that's why I love to be on the other side of the mic.
Okay.
This is out of my comfort zone. Very happy to be out of that zone with you. But going into the place where, in fact, we were all gathered together for that initial party, whatever that was, and then running into people who I know only virtually.
Yes,
and then talking with them for the first time.
Yes.
Some of them from other countries, which was a nice surprise this year.
Wow.
That was very, very special. And it means that you can then start talking about issues that they would have encountered, including at Customs and Border Patrol, or how it feels to be trying to raise dollars when you're not sure where philanthropy is headed, especially because governments are retrenching and putting their resources in other places. So the pressure on philanthropy to do more and different is greater. Mm-hmm. And I don't know where we would have that conversation if it wasn't a place like this.
Right, exactly. What would you say is sort of your takeaway from the conference? Is there something some connections that you've made, or some illuminating gem of information that you'll take back?
Oh wow, illuminating gem! It sounds like, I don't know, a new miniseries on Netflix or something. And when you first said takeaway, the first thing I thought of was the pierogi counter, because that's the only criticism I have for this conference is I cannot seem to find water or food. I'm sure that's my problem, not AFP's. So I had to go and grab those pierogies and bring them back. But the rest of the takeaways were largely about, I guess, why people are continuing to do this work right now.
Yeah.
When they could choose to do something different.
Yeah.
And that sounds like a grim assessment, but I don't mean it that way. There's every reason for us to be more energized than ever.
Yeah.
Because the needs are so real and the opportunities are so great. But we've got so much on our shoulders that I think if we look at it with wide, clear eyes, that it could be terrifying. And the fact that no one is terrified, or at least they're weathering it very well and happily, is restorative for me.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's a takeaway, like if I went to a session and somebody taught me something I didn't know. I've learned some of that too, including this equipment I'm staring at right now to talk with you. But so there's plenty of that, but I think for me the biggest takeaway is probably that it's okay.
Right.
We're going to be okay.
Yes.
That doesn't mean that the stuff happening to us is okay. It's not, but we are okay.
Yes. Well, I love that. I think that is a perfect takeaway to have. And it's very, very uplifting and rewarding to hear that. So thank you for sharing that with me. Well, I appreciate you stopping by and being on the From the Nest with Charity Jen podcast. And
it's great to be here in the nest, but I guess now you just have to kick me out so I can learn to fly.
Okay. Thank you, Jay.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to From the Nest, where fundraising takes flight. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't miss the rest of the incredible voices we met at the AFP ICON conference. You can hear from all of the nonprofit professionals, innovators, and changemakers by visiting charitygen.com/podcast. And if you need more tools and insights from the field, head to charitygen.com to explore the resources I've gathered from AFP ICON and beyond, including strategy tips, templates, and more. And if you haven't yet, check out my latest book, Digital Fundraising Transformation, The Insider's Guide to Revolutionize Your Strategy and Raise More. It will help you supercharge your nonprofit marketing and fundraising efforts. Until next time, keep lifting each other up.
Olas Media.